Arthur Eddington was born on December 28, 1882, in Kendal, Westmoreland, England. His father, Arthur Henry Addington, who was originally from a Quaker family, was a headmaster at a prestigious school. However, before Arthur Jr.'s second birthday, his dad passed away from typhoid. That left his mom, Sarah Ann Shout, in a very tough financial position because she couldn't take care of Arthur Jr. and his older sister. After his passing, the family moved to Weston-super-Mare, where Arthur was homeschooled, then spent 3 years at a prep school. Arthur attended Brimlin School as a day pupil beginning in 1893. The school provided a good enough education for Arthur to expand his knowledge on math and English literature. His progress through school was fast, and he earned distinction in mathematics. However, due to limited resources, the school could only help Arthur get so far. At 16 years of age, Arthur received a scholarship to attend Owens College in Manchester. However, Arthur wasn't old enough to actually get into the school. Due to Arthur's reputation as a very fast-learning mathematician, the school allowed him to join anyways. He attended from 1898 to 1902 and studied in physics. Since Arthur's family was so poor, Arthur had to earn his way through school by scholarships. The scholarships allowed Arthur to complete his Bachelor's of Science degree while maintaining a reputation as star pupil. After completing his Bachelor's of Science degree in 1902, Arthur received another scholarship to continue his studies at Trinity College in Cambridge. At Trinity, Arthur was still a great student. He was a top-ranked senior in his field and graduated with a Master of Arts degree in 1905. After graduating college, Arthur attempted a research project in thermionic emission, however, ultimately failed. After his first research project, he tried to do a research project in mathematics, but he failed in his mission in math too. In the early months of 1905, after his failed attempts, he quickly made the transition to astronomy. According to the European Space Agency, his first position out of college was the chief assistant to the Astronomer Royal to the Royal Greenwich Observatory. Eddington's first objective was to finish the reduction of photographic observations to find an accurate value for the solar parallax. Eddington won the Smith's Prize for his essay on proper star motions in 1907, which then enabled him to receive a Trinity College fellowship. In 1913, Eddington was appointed to be the Plumian Professor of Astronomy at Cambridge. There were 2 main professors in charge when Arthur was appointed. However, the other professor died, which left him to be named director of the Cambridge Observatory. Shortly after being in his role as the leader of astronomy research at Cambridge, World War I broke out. However, since Arthur came from a Quaker family, they did not believe in being in the war effort, and that he was enabled to continue his research. In 1915, Arthur started receiving papers from famous astrophysicist Albert Einstein, which sparked his interest in general relativity. He lectured on relativity at the British Association meeting in 1916 and gave the Physical Society a full report in 1918. In the following year, Eddington led an expedition to West Africa to see if the bending of light passing close to the sun, which was predicted by Einstein through relativity theory, the results from the expedition provided the proof needed to establish that Einstein was right about gravity bending the path of light when it is passing a nearby star. In addition to his work in relativity, Arthur also did important research on the internal structure of stars. He discovered the mass-luminosity relationship for stars. He calculated the amount of hydrogen surrounding a star, and he developed a theory that explains the pulsation of Cepheid variable stars. Around 1920, he predicted the discovery and how nuclear fusion processes in stars in a paper titled The Internal Constitution of the Stars. Throughout Eddington's life, we receive many key ideas throughout his research that helped establish truth to many proposed claims, such as relativity theory. His claims about his research spread around the astronomy world quickly. Arthur was a brilliant writer that could present an idea well through word. Throughout his many works, such as his report on the relativity theory of gravitation in 1918, followed by space-time and gravitation in 1920, and then, according to Einstein, the best written presentation of the topic, the mathematical theory of relativity, in 1923. Audience members were then informed on the truths of his previous research through his words. According to Britannica.com, his philosophical ideas led him to believe that through unification of quantum theory and general relativity, it would be possible to calculate the values of universal constants, notably the fine structure constant, the ratio of the mass of the proton to that of the electron, and the number of atoms in the universe. The ideas that Eddington proved throughout his research are valuable for astronomy in the present and the future.